Close your eyes for a second. Picture it: golden temples glowing at sunrise, street food sizzling on every corner, neon lights reflecting off the river at midnight, smiling locals, warm air, the energy of a city that never sleeps. That's Bangkok. At least, that's what they sell you. But I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to show you what Bangkok actually is. The side that doesn't make it onto the travel brochures, the side that hits you the moment you step out of the airport. So buckle up, because this city, it's about to surprise you in a ways you never expected. So you land at Suvarnabhumi Airport. You are exhausted, excited, and already imagining that first bowl of pad thai. You walk out the arrivals gate and immediately someone's smiling at you. Taxi sir? Very cheap, good price for you. And here's where Bangkok's first lesson begins. Because that guy is not a licensed taxi driver. He's one of hundreds of unlicensed operators who set up right outside arrivals, and they'll quote you a flat rate that sounds reasonable. Until you realize the meter taxi to the same hotel cost one-third of the price. The official meter taxi stands in downstairs. Level 1. Public taxi queues. There's a sign, but it's small. And where you are jet lagged and someone's already offering to carry your bags, you don't always see it. Welcome to Bangkok. Lesson 1. Nothing here is as straightforward as it looks. Okay, you survive the airport, you get to your hotel, and now the temples, because this is what you came for, right? The Grand Palace, the Emerald Buddha. You step outside your hotel, a friendly tuk-tuk driver pulls up immediately. Grand Palace? Of course, only 50 baht. That's like $1.50. You think, what a deal? Here's what actually happens. The driver takes a slightly longer route. He stops near the palace and tells you with completely sincerity that the palace is closed today, government holidays, special event. He knows a better temple nearby. It's a quick stop, then another stop at a gem store run by his own cousin, where you are shown investment quality sapphires at once and a lifetime prices. This scam is also well known. It's been running since the 1980s and it still works every single day because the setup is perfect. A friendly face, a ridiculous price, and a story just believable enough to hook you. The Grand Palace, by the way, is almost never closed to tourists. If someone tells you it is, walk away. Now let's talk about the one thing that Bangkok absolutely delivers on: the food. And honestly, this is where reality actually beats the expectation. Pad thai for 60 baht, mango sticky rice, fresh coconut, tom yum that makes your eyes water in the best possible way. The street food scene here is genuinely world class and cheap in ways that feel almost wrong. But even here, there are layers. The famous restaurant you saw on YouTube, J5, with the legendary crab omelette, you'll wait 4 hours and pay 1000 baht per dish in a city where street food costs 50. And while you're standing in the street food alley taking your perfect photo, you might notice something else: the air. Bangkok's air quality regularly hits hazardous, especially between January and April. That haze you thought was cinematic atmosphere, it's PM 2.5 particulate matter. The food is real, the magic is real, but so is the pollution, so is the heat, so is the 38 degrees humidity that hits you like a wall the moment you step outside. Bangkok gives, but Bangkok also takes. Then comes the night. Bangkok after dark is one of the most electric experiences on earth. Khao San Road pulsing with backpackers, rooftop bars overlooking the glittering skyline, jazz floating out of the riverside restaurants. But the version of Bangkok nightlife that gets sold online and the one that actually exists are two different things. In the tourist zones, every 30 seconds, someone approaches you, a laminated menu, a special show, a discount that only applies right now. The pressure is relentless, and for first-time visitors, it's overwhelming. That's an entire economy built around tourist confusion. After dark, overpriced drinks with hidden charges, bars where the bill at the end looks nothing like what was agreed, taxi drivers who don't use the meter at night. No, none of this means Bangkok nightlife isn't worth experiencing. It's aboutly is, but going in without knowing this. That's how a magical night turns into a very expensive lesson. The city is beautiful, the energy is addictive, just go in with your eyes open. Here's the part of Bangkok that almost nobody boasts about: the Chao Phraya River. That beautiful river you see in every sunset photo. Parts of it are severely polluted. industrial waste, plastic. The contrast between the Golden Temple on one bank and the water below it is something that stays with you. The traffic, Bangkok has some of the worst traffic congestion in the entire world. A journey that looks like 15 minutes on Google Maps can take 90 minutes in reality. The BTS SkyTrain helps, but it doesn't cover everything. And during rush hour, it's packed beyond comfort. And then there's the inequality right next to luxury malls and five-star hotels. Communities that never made it onto the tourist brochure. It's not hidden, it's just not photographed. Bangkok is a city of extreme contrast, extreme wealth, extreme poverty, extreme beauty, extreme chaos. And that honestly makes it one of the most fascinating cities on earth. It's not quite the city that Instagram promised you. So should you go to Bangkok? Yes, absolutely yes. But go knowingly what it actually is, not a fantasy, not a postcard, a living, breathing, chaotic, beautiful, overwhelming, magnificent city that will challenge everything you think you know about travel. The scams are real, the pollution is real, the traffic is real, but so is the kindness of locals who have nothing to do with the tourist traps. So is the food that costs almost nothing and takes like everything. So is that important? Usually around midnight on a rooftop with the city spread out below you. When Bangkok does something no other city can, it makes you forget everything you expected and gives you something better, something real. I'm TK and this is the Hidden Route. Subscribe. The next city might be the one you have already booked.